Yo, what is up guys, I'm Dame, welcome back to DameAndThatGame. Today we got a brand new Black Ops 3 video. I've been doing some little research into this mystical forest we see so much in zombies, and today I'm going to tell you my findings. But without further ado, let's get straight into that video. Okay guys, so like I just said in the intro, there is a lot of conversation at the minute surrounding the forest. Now if you don't know what the forest is, quote, I'm doing mini quotes here, you can see them visible, you can't see them, but I'm doing invisible quotes. If you don't know what the forest is, it's that forest in the multiplayer lobby menu where all your characters sit and there's zombies crawling in the background, a tall forest and the trees. I'll put a picture on screen right now for you so you can see exactly what I'm on about. Well, we haven't actually come to this forest yet, and this forest is being represented in an awful lot of videos. It's also being represented in the memory segments for all the characters. It's in Richtoffen's, it's actually in Takio's, Nikolai's, I mean it's in all of them so far. There's the forest in the background, but this forest so far has no significance to anything. So I thought I'd do a little bit of research. Now my findings are kind of strange, they could be kind of coincidental. I'm just bringing you what I found. So a good friend of mine called Goofy Beaver actually come to me after I put a tweet out saying what the hell type trees are in this forest, and he didn't actually tell me what trees they were, but he told me what the forest was, and he said to me it's something called the Black Forest. Okay, so off to Google I went and I googled Black Forest, and oh my god, here are some pictures of something I've found called the Black Forest. Look at the resemblance. That looks just crazy. That looks exactly like the forest that all the characters are sat in the lobby menu. But now you may be saying, well, it's just a forest, Dame. I mean, Christ, the forest is a forest. Yeah, you're completely right. But this particular forest is actually in Germany. Now, Germany plays a big role when it comes to zombies. Of course, Richtofen, you know, is all German related. I mean, so when you actually find something that's in Germany, it kind of rings alarm bells. So straight away when I found out it was in Germany, I thought, right, I find the Black Forest. The Black Forest looks exactly like the forest that is in these other photos and these other videos of zombies, and it's in Germany. So far we've got a few little things. So I've done a tiny bit more research. Now, don't get me wrong, I googled everything trying to find some sort of connection between the Black Forest and Call of Duty Zombies, and to be honest, I didn't really come up with an awful lot. But there's one thing I did find. Now there's one thing that Jason Blundell is a sucker for.
I'm a sucker for medieval castles.
He's a sucker for medieval castles. Yeah, that's right, he's a sucker for them. Well, right inside of the Black Forest, at one of his highest points, which is near somewhere called Freiburg or Freiburg, I'm not exactly sure how you pronounce it, but that is the highest point of the Black Forest. Well, there sits a castle called the Hohenzollern Castle. Now, my pronunciation on that, I can imagine it's completely wrong, but there is some pictures up on screen right now of this particular castle, and I mean, that, let's be honest right now. If we're talking Jason Blundell, and we're talking Black Ops Zombies, and we're talking medieval castles, there is a prime location right there. Now you may be thinking, god damn, you found a forest and a castle. Now this castle was actually built in the 11th century, so it's a very, very old castle, and finding out some close-ups, I mean, wouldn't you like to have a game there? It seems absolutely beautiful. I mean, I would love to be playing zombies in this castle, but are we going back to another castle? Because we've had the Eisendrache, which was a castle, and he did say he's a sucker for medieval castles, but are we really going to go back to a castle? I don't know. So yeah, that is kind of my findings at the moment, guys. It's your job now to go and do some more investigating upon these areas and see what connections you can find. So we have so far, we have the Black Forest in the loading screens, or so far it's just called the Forest. The forest looks just like the Black Forest. The Black Forest, which is in Germany, and inside of the Black Forest we have the Hohenzollern Castle, which looks like a pretty decent playable castle if that was put into Black Ops. Not only that, Mr. Dalek JD actually made a video a while ago now, like quite a while ago, a few months ago, and in this video he actually explained some code that was found called Northwoods. The discussion around Northwoods, that it was in a forest. Now if they was to use the Black Forest and the castle, would they change the name of the Black Forest and make their own name like Northwoods? I'm not sure, but again, it just seems like one hell of a coincidence. We've got forests, castles, we've got leaks coming out from leftover code that says Northwoods inside the code. I mean, it's like another wood that we're going to, wood obviously being a forest. I even tried delving in a little bit more. Of course, we have the map called Infected, where Samantha's house actually sits on a rock. But Infection is actually in Belgium, which is like not far away from Germany, but the distance is quite far. You know, is quite a distance away from Germany. So trying to put Infection and the Black Forest together, there was kind of no connection. But the only connection that there was outside of the map on the floating rocks where you see Samantha's house. Those trees look awfully familiar. Those trees also look like the trees from the campaign mission. Is actually where you're chasing down the lady and she keeps disappearing. You fight the deer wolves as well. I mean, the forest looks just like that. But again, the frozen forest is a figment of imagination. It's not actually real. It's kind of an afterlife. It's where you go to interact with afterlife. It was actually created. But it just all seems to be tying in with forests and this house and these particular trees. I mean, something here needs to connect. I cannot quite put my finger on what needs to be connected just yet. And for all I know, DLC4 could be something completely different, even along the lines of somewhere like in Egypt. But considering we're now going to be drawing a line on the end of Black Ops 3 Zombies, like as Mr. Blundell says, we're going to be putting brackets around it. We're going to have to be somewhere where that particular house is, I am pretty sure. And I don't think that house is in Egypt. But yeah, that is it for today, guys. I'm going to leave this down to you now. Do some investigating. Make sure you leave your suggestions and your comments in the comment box below so I can do some further research. My geography is absolutely terrible. Really, really bad. And there's a lot of you educated ones out there, a lot of you that are still in school, and I mean, you would make me look silly when it comes to this geography and history. So maybe you could find a better connection than what I have. I have found nobody who have made this connection to the Black Forest yet. There's no one on the internet who's actually said this forest looks like the Black Forest. But come on, the picture that was on screen looks identical to the forest that we're all sat in. So I don't know, I'm taking a long shot here. I can be completely way off the line, but do let me know what you guys think in the comment box below. Guys, it has been absolutely awesome as always. If you've made it to the end of the video and you enjoyed this video, please leave a like rating. If you didn't enjoy the video, please leave a like rating to show me that you didn't enjoy it. That will really show me that you didn't enjoy it. And guys, if you're new around here, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Always try and share my videos with your friends. There's actually a little share button underneath my video. You can share this on multiple sites: Facebook, Blogger, Twitter, I mean everything, Reddit. Anything you want. Tumblr. Don't share it on Tumblr. Tumblr is pretty lame. You do what you gotta do. You do you. And I'll do me. And until the next video, this is your boy Dame.